Oh, beauties, happy day. So I had the intention to go live with you tonight to talk about why jealousy is a good thing, and I might talk about that in a second. But then something phenomenal happened today that I just decided was more important to share with you because it goes along with everything we've been talking about last week in the Attract Massive Wealth course. The not worrying about the how and the, well, what if I don't have a job? So today, a check comes in the mail for me, and like lots of thoughts go through my head. The first one is like, "Woo, money in the mail, money in the mail," and then the next one is, "How much is it going to be?" And the last time I got a check from this company, so backstory, I made a course online a couple years ago, maybe a year ago. And on average, I was getting, every couple of months I'd get $100 check, a couple $100 check, and I wasn't really thinking about it or paying attention to it. And the checks were spaced far enough apart that I'd forget about it. So whenever they came in the mail, it was like a surprise, like, holy shit, a $200 check in the mail. And then a couple of months ago, I got a check in the mail for $2,500, and I about peed my pants. I was like, I have never gotten that type of money unexpectedly in the mail. And then today I get it, and then, oh no, actually last month or the month before I got a check from them and it was $200, 226, and that's pretty normal. It's pretty standard. Like I said, every couple of months I get a check for a couple $100, and I'd be happy with that because in my mind it's free money. And I'm telling you about the background of this story because it's really important for you to remember that it doesn't matter the how of how you manifest money. And I'm going to continue to share with you all the stories that I have because my Manifest Money course is brand new and it's mainly filled with my stories and everything that I have done to manifest money. And as these stories come in with some of my private clients or even just women that enrolled in the challenge last week and now people that are women that are signing up for the course, I'm going to continue to share these stories because I think it's really important for you to understand that the how doesn't matter. When you become in alignment for what you want, your responsibility is not to figure out the how. It just isn't your responsibility. So this morning, I'm going to share with you exactly what I was writing. And so I have a goal for this month of 25,000, and I just have to get used to sharing these numbers with you because I'm talking about money. And so it is what it is. And so I understand where it all going. I'm journaling, and it's been my goal for the past 17 days. Now, what I also do, though, throughout the month is I know my big goal, but I write down and I reevaluate. I'm like, okay, is that really truly in alignment? Because if you don't believe you can have it, it won't happen. So while it's nice to think I want a $25,000 month, if I don't actually believe it can happen, if my why isn't strong enough, right? The why being all the women I can help, or the trip I'm saving up for, or the money that goes in the 401k, or an unexpected expense that had to get paid for, right? Like, how strong is that why? And so often what I'll do throughout the month is I'll sit down again and just remind myself of what I'm attracting this money in for on a personal level, but also remind myself of who I can help. And does this mean I'm attracting in another one-on-one client for 4 months? Or does it mean the women are signing up for the Manifest Money course, right? And so I get really clear of how the money is coming in because it means I can help these women, but also the purpose that I have for the money and how strong I feel attached to that. And so all these things are happening, but at the same time, I'm releasing the how. And so, okay, I might get 2 one-on-one clients pay in full. They're not doing a payment plan, and that can fulfill my desires. Or it can be that so many women sign up for the Manifest Money course, which honestly, there was less than 300 that did the challenge, which is great. But if you go by industry standards, then maybe 3 or 9 people will sign up. And that's, at $500 a pop, that's not going to hit my income goals. And so I'm doing all this stuff, but I'm not attaching to the how. I'm just telling the universe, these are ways it could happen. And I get excited. And so this morning I sit down and I get honest with myself. I'm like, okay, what really do I need? Sure, 25,000 would be great. 50,000 would be great. I'd take $1 million, right? Like, awesome. And so I sit down and I'm like, okay, here's what I've got coming up. And I tell you this once again, because this will help you. Like, okay, what do I have coming up? Well, I've got Costa Rica in February. That's 2 weeks. You know, I've already paid for the ticket, but I probably need another 1,500. I want to get my savings account, business and personal, up to a certain number. I got 1,700 on the credit card. I want to pay that off. The 401k, I want to put another 2 grand into that. I got to put money away for taxes because I'm paying my estimated taxes, right? Living expenses, you know. So I start figuring all this out. Like, what do I really, really need? And it comes to the number of 16,000. So it's not actually 25, but 16,000 has the really strong pull to it because this morning, I kid you not, like I write it down and I get super clear. Full transparency, right now the business at December 17th has brought in 5 grand this month. But 4,000 was in my PayPal. So I subtracted the 4,000. I'm like, okay, I've got 12,000 more to go to hit this number to pay this, all this stuff off, like the real goals, not the stretch goals, but like this, the energetic minimum. I get a check in the mail today. Like, it's been in my mailbox and I just came home from the chiropractor and I took the check out, and it was from this company that I'd made a course for. And when I looked at it, I was like, $1,191. I was like, wow, that's sweet. That's a pretty big check considering last month I got 200 and the month before I got 2,500. I misread it. $11,911. I about cried and laughed and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? In a good way. And it's like, I had to show you and share with you, it doesn't matter about the how. I mean, this is kind of insane considering last time I got a $200 check, the last time a $2,500 check, which I thought was insane, and then maybe like 3 months prior, a $200 check. And it's like, this is what I'm talking about. So now the biz hit the 16,000 that this morning I got clear and in alignment that that's truly what I needed for these items in the next couple of months. That's how quickly things can happen. Now, provided I've been doing the work for months, I've been doing the studies for years, and it's just like, this is why I am launching the Manifest Money course, because when you hold the vibration, I don't care who gave me a $12,000 check. I don't care if it was a private client. I don't care if it's because I made a course a long time ago. I don't care if it's because I sold like a really expensive Chanel purse. Like, it doesn't matter how it comes in. So please allow this to be proof that all you have to do is get clear on the what, get clear in your vibration, release the how to the universe. If you're picking up what I'm throwing down, give me a couple hearts. If you're just jumping on, you're going to want to watch the replay because this lesson is so powerful. I continue to surprise and amaze myself on a daily basis, getting $12,000 checks in the mail. What's going to happen in the next couple of weeks? Now I'm probably going to reevaluate and be like, well, holy shit, Emerald, if you're at 16,000 and there's still 13 days left in the month, might as well shoot for the $25,000 month, right? These are the concepts I'm teaching you in Manifest Money, the course. The doors close on December 20th. Now, for some of you that were in the Attract Massive Wealth challenge last week, those videos will be up until December 20th, but then they'll go away and actually can only get them if you're in the course. And so the Manifest Massive Money course, I want to show you how to get in alignment so stuff like this can continue to happen. And stuff like this, when you make that decision, like the time is now, I am ready. I am changing my money story. I am open to receive 5-figure checks in the mail. Are you kidding me? I'm so open for that. And this is how I want to shift your energy in the course. And I know the Attract Massive Wealth has been helping women as well. Alex emailed me and she said last week during the challenge, she manifested a bonus. She manifested a couple free lunches. She manifested, what did she say, plane tickets? It was like 3 things in an email. Alex, if you're watching this or watching the replay, comment in there. I don't want to misquote you, but it's like, that's just from a 5-day free challenge. Imagine what's going to happen when we're working together for an entire month of January. And imagine what happens just when you make that decision to click buy, when you're in alignment. And I can tell you, and I was chatting with a woman today about this, If you make purchases out of fear, out of, oh my God, this isn't going to work for me, out of, I really shouldn't put this on my credit card, I'm so scared of going into more debt. When you make decisions and purchases in that energy, it's not going to work for you. I can tell you from experience, because I have made decisions from that energy and it doesn't work, and then you feel like shit and then you have more debt. But when you make decisions from the energy of, this is working for me, this feels in alignment, I resonate with this coach, I really need this program, and you make it from like, oh yeah, I'm ready for this, even if you have to put it on a credit card. Like I've done multiple $1,000 purchases on a credit card, money I didn't have and didn't know how it was going to come in, but I knew like, this is right, this feels in alignment, I'm going to make this worth every single penny, and it did. And so I want this to be a reminder that your energy really matters. Your energy when you spend, what you're thinking, what you're feeling behind your spending. And that actually we're going to get a lot into in the course as well, because it's like all these little subtle shifts that you need to make on a daily basis. Now, originally I was going to jump on today. Kim, that's amazing and special. Amazing and magical. You rocked it. Right? It's like I have to share this stuff with you. I have to prove to you that it works, because I want you to have that same experience. I don't want you to be struggling, and I struggled for so fucking long. It sucked. I can tell you, I remember the feeling. It sucked. Shopping at thrift stores, not having the money to fly home to weddings, not having the money to even like send a wedding gift because I couldn't make it, not being able to fly home when someone was sick or my grandpa died. You're like all these stories when it just sucked. And you know what? To be completely honest, it feels really nice having money. It feels really good getting massages and buying nice purses, and it feels really good buying organic food and taking the trips. And it's not like from this vain point of view of that type of life. It's more, I should have everything I desire. Why can't I? Because I also do a lot of good, and I volunteer my time and I give away my money. But I couldn't do that when I was poor and struggling and broke, because my mindset was, I'm not abundant. I don't have excess time to give away. I need to work my ass off and make an extra $20 an hour serving instead of volunteering at the soup kitchen. Like you see the shift. So all this being said, originally what I was going to talk about is that jealousy is a good thing. And I sent an email about it out today. So I'll just give you like the tiny little snippet. The reason jealousy is a good thing is because it helps you see what it is that you really want. Coco's scratching at my door. Come on, get in here. Get in here. There he is. Look at this cutie pie. Look at this cutie pie. I love you. Say hello. Yes. Okay. That's all he wanted. All right. Tracy, in the last 24 hours, I manifested 200 in gifts and refunds I didn't expect. Exactly. See, so that's the thing. And Tracy, get excited about that, because it starts with the little things. And I can tell you, like a couple months ago, I manifested 35% off my haircut. Maybe it was 50%, whatever it was, right? And it's like that got me pumped. So instead of paying $135 for the cut and color, I paid like $75. It's like you get excited about the little things, and then it gives you that confidence to realize I can have more, and I can have more, and I can have more, and I can have more. And then it gets to the big things. $12,000 check in the mail. Are you like that? Even kind of blew my mind a little bit. Like I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. I'm so excited and grateful. And I mean, the fact that I literally just this morning said, I need 12,000 more to hit this goal. And then, oh, here you go, Emerald. Anywho, jealousy. Back to the jealousy thing. Jealousy is really, really good, because you can use the energy of jealousy of like, I want that, as your inspiration to get it. But when you use jealousy as, I want that and I can't have that, that's just for her, she's special, she's different than me. Well, Emerald has her own online coaching business and she made programs, and that's why. If that's how you use jealousy, you're never going to get there. But if you use jealousy as this inspiration of like, holy shit, she did it, I can do it too. I'm not any different or special than you. I've learned certain skills of manifestation, of putting my energy in alignment. That's truly it. It's not like I was trying and doing and pushing and trying and forcing and trying to get the promotion and trying to get the raise, like all of these thought ways that we might try to get money. Instead, energetically, I'm shifting to be in the alignment of what I want and expecting it to come to me. And when resistance comes up, I clear it. That's it. So that's why jealousy is a good thing. I'm dropping the link in again for the money course because I can tell you this. I have part of my why of manifesting this money, and I wrote it down, I think. I wrote it down somewhere. I'm not going to waste your time and try to find it, but it's something along the lines of help me to manifest this money, to have even yet the biggest month to date. Like now the biz for this month, 16,938. So we're almost 17,000. This is my biggest month to date of this year. 14 was before. My why was I really want and need this so that I can show women that it's possible to continuously increase your income when you're doing the work. Because I need to be that example. I need to be transparent. And as hard as it is, and even my partner's like, why are you sharing this stuff publicly? Please don't. And I'm like, babe, because the only way these women are truly going to see what's real and what's possible is if I'm vulnerable and I'm real and I'm honest and I say, look, these are the exact numbers and this is how I did it. No trickery, no, nothing like crazy. It's truly everything I'm teaching in the Manifest Money course is what I'm doing in my life. And so my why is the more I manifest, the more women that hopefully I can prove to that it's possible. And then that means you enroll in the course. And honestly, the course is only $500 or 2 payments of $279. I should know what it is. It's either that or $297. I think it's $279. Because I want it to be affordable, and I remember what it was like to struggle and not have the money, and $500 would have been a lot. And so take it from me, it's possible. Like you can sign up for the course and then the next day you could manifest a $500 gift card or refunds like Tracy was saying, or like Alex was saying, you could manifest a Christmas bonus, you could manifest going out to lunch. And when you tally all that up and you start to take note, you realize you're so much more abundant than you realize. I said the same word twice. Anywho, that's it. That's it, girls. I just had to jump in and share that because it's just freaking exciting. And this is such a safe space. And I want to give you permission to share your wins. Free coffee, free lunch, Christmas bonus, free plane tickets, Gabriella. Lacey said she manifested like a $200 check, a $100 gift card. Someone else got $100 from her dentist. It's like, start paying attention to these things. Start writing them down. Start tracking them. That's one of the bonuses in the Manifest Money course, because where you put your attention and where you put your energy is where you put your focus. And whatever you're looking at, you're saying more, which is why when things are bad, they get worse. And when things are good, they get better, because that's where the focus and energy and attention is. Coco agrees. All right, on that note, if you girls have any questions about this, about the course, feel free to comment, feel free to reply. The course is only open, the doors until December 20th, Thursday at midnight. And so if this inspired you and you're like, ooh, I'm in, I want those checks in the mail to show up magically out of nowhere, then now is your time. I'm sending you so much love. Good night.